What's up, guys? Mech here, back again. It is Friday. Yes, it's Friday, which means beer review time. And we're still in October, so we've got the whole pumpkin slash fall themed beers going on here. Found something a little different at the store today. Something I wasn't expecting to find. It's called Fresh Patch Pumpkin Ale. It's a really cool looking can. Like, it goes all the way around. It's got like the little like a wrapper that goes around it. You can feel the steam there. That is just look at it. Is this a cool looking can? I love jack-o'-lanterns, by the way. Couldn't tell, but this is really neat. A lot of cans, they tend to look a little bit generic, you know, but this is cool. It's got a little write-up here on the back of the can. I'll read that for you real quick. It says, "Not all pumpkin ales are created equal. We named ours Fresh Patch, due in large part to using hundreds of pounds of local pumpkins and blending them with our secret spice recipe to create this exceptional brew. This results in a medium-bodied ale with a fresh pumpkin pie aroma, complemented with flavors of pumpkin and spice in every sip. All treat, no trick." Really clever. So with that read, we'll hop over to Beer Advocate, which I'll say right off the bat does not have as cool a looking can, or rather bottle, as the can, but oh well. Coming out of Wormtown Brewery in Massachusetts, United States, gets a 3.69 out of 5, which is good, with 29 ratings, and 29 ratings is not a lot, so if those 29 people didn't really love it, then it's going to have a lower score. If there was more reviews, then we get probably a bit more broad feel for what the rating would be. 4.50% ABV, of course, and the style is pumpkin beer or ale, which is a pumpkin ale, so the style of being a pumpkin beer is not really, doesn't really make sense on its own. It's an ale. Availability is fall, of course. Typically you see these kinds of beers, they show up around like sometimes mid-August to late August. And I've seen some pumpkin beers stick around on the store shelves until about January sometimes. So if you want to get in early and stay a little late with your pumpkin beer, that's not too hard to do. And that's it. That's it. No notes or anything. We already got our notes on the can, so we'll hop right back over here and we'll get this underway. Using my keep calm and have a beer glass. Once again, dirt in there or something. I had a I Heart beer glass. I can't find it. I don't know if I misplaced it or what happened. So we're gonna get our pour going on here. I hate doing this with cans because sometimes it runs down the side. We're dispersing that CO2 here, so we get a nice big head going on. It's hard to tell really, but it's a lot lighter to my eyes than it is on camera. It's got that golden honey color. You can't see through it. It's a good thing. Fluffy head here. That's because I poured it a little rough. That'll happen with cans. And the smell, it's very sweet. They talk about pumpkin pie aroma. And the thing is with pumpkin pie, especially in beers, I feel like when they say pumpkin pie aroma, you have like the pumpkin pie that's like really sweet, and then you have the pumpkin pie that that smells more like I don't know, like the pumpkin itself. Like you have like the spicy kind, and then you have like the really sweet kind. This smells like the sweet kind, but you also can get the pumpkin in there too, because I think a lot of times with the pumpkin pie smell, it's like, oh, that's just sweetness, that's just pie, that's just, you know, dessert. And then other times you'll have that, but you also have the smell of the actual pumpkin in it as well, rather than just the spice and the novelty of like the pie smell, if that makes any sense. You get kind of both in this. It's sweetness, but you can without a shadow of a doubt, there's pumpkin there. And you can smell that. Now the head's gone down. Try and get some more in here. There we go. It is a great smelling beer. So anyway, cheers you guys for another pumpkin beer. One I have not tried before, never seen before. Dig in. This is different. Wow, guys, this is really different. Okay, so if you're into pumpkin beers like I am, this is different. It's so. I'm not gonna hold back on this one. It is so watery. I am not gonna lie on that. It is a very watery beer. This looks a lot darker on camera than it actually is. It's more like on the very light orange side. You know, it looks like to my eyes, it looks more like kind of like a blue moon, to be honest. It's watery. So it's incredibly easy to drink. It's light. But, and there's a big but, it tastes way different than any other pumpkin pie-esque beer I've ever had. Or pumpkin spice beer. It's sweet, and it's got a little bit of the pumpkin spice, but it holds back on the spice. It's not like, you know, oh, this is loaded with roasted hops, or not roasted hops, roasted malt and like nutmeg and all kinds of spice. It's not like it doesn't kick you in the mouth like that, but it's still there. You get the pumpkin, you get the spice, and you also get the sweetness. It's like, I know a couple of weeks ago we reviewed Pumpkin, and they say, oh, it's like pumpkin pie in a bottle. No, that was way too spicy to be pumpkin pie in a bottle. This is pumpkin pie in a can. Like, because it's so light, because it's so easy to drink, you drink it faster for one. But the first thing you notice is how watery it is and how light it is. But as it goes over your tongue and you swallow it, you get that sweet and mostly sweet. You get mostly sweet with just a slight bit of spice from the pumpkin spice. And this really is pumpkin pie in a glass. This is great. It's very, very pumpkin pie-esque. I can't even think of anything else to say about it. I'm surprised at how light it is. That's my thing here. But it doesn't really lose any flavor. It's like, even though it's light, you still get a lot of flavor in it. Because I know I've always heard like, oh, light beers, you know, they're so light there's no flavor. This has a really nice, it's not overly sweet, but I would categorize it as sweet. It has a very nice sweet pumpkin pie taste to it. But it's light. I didn't say light on the can, but it is light for sure, you can tell. Malt beverage brewed. Well, that's just weird on its own. When something's called a beverage, not what it actually is, which is a beer. It says malt beverage brewed with pumpkin and spices. You should be saying malt beer or something like that. That's a little strange, but undoubtedly it is beer. Okay, it is good. That little bit of spice, that little bit of pumpkin pie, like pumpkin like as in the squash, you know? Tastes like that. It's not overwhelmed with spice or overwhelmed with sweetness at the same time, even though it is sweet. You still get like, that's pumpkin. But at the same time, you also get, that's pumpkin pie. That's pumpkin spice. It's all there. Surprising. Almost as surprising as how light it is. So anyways, guys, I definitely recommend this one, and this can just looks so cool. Coming out of, what was it, Wormtown Brewery, the Fresh Patch Pumpkin Ale. I definitely recommend it. If you don't mind, the beer is a little bit watery, but it packs a nice pumpkin pie taste. It's very, very delicious. So I give it a big old thumbs up. So hopefully you get a chance to try it. It might not be available in your area depending on where you are, but if you can try it, I do recommend it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So I almost knocked it over. We're going to be doing a double feature because I missed a week a couple weeks ago. So stay tuned for that. That'll be next. So if you enjoyed the video, give me a old thumbs up. And if you did not enjoy the video, hit that thumbs down button. Stick around for the next one. Thanks, guys.